What's going on, guys? Sync-WaVey back again with some more GBO2, and today we're going to be showcasing the Black Rider, one of my favorite suits right now, honestly, because this suit is just right up my alley. Like the way it plays, the way it just is, it's more of a high skill cap suit. I like suits that are a little bit more high to play than the average suit, because it's like for me, to be honest with you guys, like when it comes to meta suits, I don't like playing meta suits unless I'm playing in clan matches. You know what I'm saying? Like the best suits in the game, I don't like playing the best suits in the game because it's boring to me. Because I'm more like, put it this way, if you're already a good player, you shouldn't be playing the best suits in the game. Why? Because you're not challenging yourself anymore. You're not getting better anymore. Why? Because you're playing something that's easy, right? Play something that's harder, then you improve your game. This is one of the reasons why I become better at the game than most people, is because I play suits that I've never played before. Or I play suits that are harder to play than average and and play against the strongest suits in the game. This is how you get better, guys. It's not played the best suit in the game. Like it really isn't. So if you're one of those dudes that like played Jeddah. Jeddah now is not as great as it was before. It's still great, but if you're one of those guys who play Jeddah, you play Rigazzi all the time. You play, you know, the C1 all the time. You play the Toe Destroyer all the time. You're like it will only so much get you better, and then once you get used to that suit, you should move on to another suit because Toe Destroyer, New Gundam, the Moon, all these suits here, they're my favorite suits. Like in like real life, like they're my favorite suits. Like I like them from the anime and stuff. And Toad Shooter, like I love Pale Rider, right? Pale Rider is one of my favorite suits of all time. So I don't play those suits. Like if you actually like watch me like in like customs and stuff like that, I don't pick these suits when like I don't pick them. Like I pick the suits that I don't play. That I don't play a lot. Like it just makes you a better player. Like it's as simple as that basically. So Black Rider, man. Honestly, I love loving this suit, man. I love the stealth, even though yeah you can't boost with the stealth. Maybe they could have made it so you could boost with it, but it's fine. Because as you can see, it still works when you're smart when you use it, right? Like they didn't have a clue that I was behind them, you know. If you use it correctly, it works. If you don't use it correctly, then you're gonna look like an idiot. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna be like, oh, I'm invisible, and then they just look at you and just shoot you and stun you and you die. You know. Also, the way I built this suit is more tanky. Like, I haven't touched the beam resistance, obviously, because one of its ability is to basically max your beam resistance. That beam diffusion or distributor, whatever it's called, that little thing that just activated right there, that makes me 50 beam resistance. It's max beam. So having, well, I think I got like 40 something melee resist, and then I've got basically 50 beam resist when I activate this. It does last like 10 seconds, but if you use it correctly in the time when you're actually gonna go into a fight and you know you're gonna get shot, you're tanking like crazy, bro. This is a 450. 450. None of the 450s in the game can have max beam. Like, you know what I'm saying? So when it activated, it's actually very powerful, right? There's not a lot of strong beams except like BST and stuff like that. Um, the big mega launchers. If you get hit by those, yeah, they're not doing that much damage to you when you activate that effect. So it is very, very good. Very, very defensive. If you use it correctly, it's one of the best raids at 450. Like, it's that real. It is one of the best raids at 450 if you use it correctly. But if you're not going to use it correctly, then it isn't one of the best. It is that way. Like, for example, if you're bad at the new Gundam, right? You're no longer the best suit in the game, right? You know, that's how it works. You know what I'm saying? The pilot has to be good. The suit doesn't carry you. You know what I'm saying? There are suits that will carry you a little bit. The ones that are more simpler. But even then, when you're up against actual good players, you're not gonna get carried. You have to actually know what you're doing. You know what I'm saying? So there is that, and it goes for every suit in the game. You know, pretty much. Um, but yeah, this suit stun values. I'm not really gonna go into it because I know you guys are not really interested in that stuff. But the stun values are good. A lot. Like it is very like it's simple in the way it plays, but it's hard in the way you have to implement it. You know, because like we have suits that have stun into heat rod, you know, all that stuff. We have those type of suits, and then obviously the melee pattern is basically pixie. Yeah, man, bro, I love this suit, man. The only suit that got shafted between the two is obviously the White Rider. White Rider, and I'm not even gonna upload that video of the White Rider, bro, because like not saying I didn't do good, I did do good, right? But I like I'm so mad at what they did with the White Rider. It's like it's not even worth putting on my channel, bro. They need to buff it up, man. Honestly, the White Rider. I don't know why they shafted it so much. They even missed out a weapon. Like, bro, where's its missile launcher? Do you know what I'm saying? It has another weapon, and then they changed the grenade launcher into an instant stun. It's like, dude, why? Why? Just give it the missile launcher. That was the instant stun, and the grenade launcher is just for extra DPS and a little bit more stun value. You know, like the mega launcher could have been a little bit better also, really. Like it could have been it didn't have to be a quicker charge. Honestly, it could be a quicker charge. Let's be honest. It could be like I can't remember what it is, but it should be. I reckon it should be like 8 seconds or something like that for charging, and then like the reload time should be like 50 seconds, man. Like it just doesn't. That's his main weapon. Like that's what his whole the Zeus is all centered around. The Zeus is centered around making the mega launcher charge fast and all that stuff, right? So why not make it better in base form if that's the main weapon instead of making it only good when you in Zeus? That's stupid. That's stupid. Like that is stupid. And then you don't give it any really defensive capabilities when it's in Zeus, and it also gets less defenses. Like it drops down to 8 instead of 5, like all the other riders. So it's like, why are you dropping? Like, it's just bad. I don't want to keep going on about it, but that is the end of the video. This suite is pretty good, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. God bless.
I play with the exception.